Alright, welcome back. Hello everyone. It's time for some more Fire Emblem Fates Birthright, this time on Lunatic Classic difficulty, where all enemies have 100 crits. Yeah, so I think we're up to chapter 16 as the last chapter. So we are currently in the boring part of the Birthright route. Well, I mean, I guess that might be an exaggeration. But I think... Yeah, let's go and visit. Ooh, we got malevolent text. What's that? D rank tome with 50 hits. Oh boy. Raider Naginata. Yo. That's one of the stripping weapons, right? That's like +3 speed. That's pretty good. Got some peaches. Some supports. Some quartz. You can visit a lottery shop. I see the male Allure forging bonds. I didn't read the actual text, but I saw the output on Twitter. Steel Naginata. Yo, that's some good free stuff. And Fire Emblem Heroes. So I believe there was a section where Fallen Allure asks Marth if if he ever hated someone so much that he wanted to kill them. Which, I mean, that's a little humorous, right? It's a difficult question. Made a short video about it, where I put it on Twitter because it was a very low effort video, where I took my entire Shadow Dragon mystery playthrough, just pasted on in a thought bubble, and emanating from Marth's head. The idea being that he was thinking of that playthrough in that moment. Let me put it on the screen. Yeah. Yeah, it was some easy, like... Yeah, whatever. So, I think we're on chapter 16. So let's... We have some more supports to do. Horn Ryoma. Kaze Saizo. Interesting. I guess that was from the My Castle. And I think for the mess hall, I guess we just eat plus defense, right? I feel like that's just the safe bet. Huh? Or that's how it would have been if it wasn't burned. All stat boosts were lost and returned to normal. Great. So you have 0 boosts. Great.
Witness the strength of my tribe. You're toast.
You're
extinguished.
Why is she creating the food? Oh, she burnt it again? Does she just burn all the food because she's from the Fire Tribe? Oh, dear God. Do I just not get a meal because I don't get to eat because Brinka keeps burning the food? I can't feed this shit to people. That's the third burnt one. Another burnt. She always burns the food? That's like 4 in a row. There we go. Some salty rice bread. She fucked up and didn't burn it. I guess the salt put out the fire. Okay, there we go. That'll have to do. It's kind of bad that she's not good at cooking, because you can't change the cook.
Hey, buddy.
Unless you like leave and go back in to another chapter. Oh, you could buy 5 Kodachis now? Interesting. I think weapon-wise, we should try to figure out what else we want. We bought all of the slaying weapons. I mean, the Reaver weapons, so those are nice. The illusory Yumi seems pretty useful, especially since I think I already have one of those, don't I? I think I already have one of those. Yeah, it's a plus 10 res bow, which is useful mainly because I think this boss has like massive might against I guess he has like a 40 magical might. Can't even be used next map. Oh fuck, you're right. This is the one where he gets sick, right? I guess we're putting on Mozu. Oh wait, we can also put on to Hinoka, but she can't probably use bows even after promoting. Ah, whatever.
Hey, buddy.
So I'm just trying to think because then we have to fight. There's a boss on the map, on the next map, that has like 40 magical might. I believe it's Iago. So if we're not careful, we're gonna die.
Come back.
So let's take a look at the map. Chapter 16, Pleasure Palace. So here's, I guess this is one of the more boring maps, I guess, but like one big issue is there are some, I guess there's some enemies that are a little scary magical wise, but the boss Iago, who we have to defeat, is considerably scarier because he has 40 might, meaning that I think we're at risk of just dying no matter who we bring against him, right? Maybe Hinoka doesn't die, but we would need extra ways to bump up her res. Tonebreaker would be huge. Tonebreaker could work, yeah. But I feel like that would still be surprisingly. I guess I should equip Tonebreaker for sure. I don't have Duelist Blow though, which is bad, I guess. But Genslow and Rally Res onto Hinoka probably goes a long way. Or yeah, we could also stack some shield gauge. That also works. I think maybe we just don't use Shelter. I don't think Shelter is very useful in this route, just generally, because we're not really fighting stationary formations. I'd rather just have the extra damage. Is Iago's hit any good? 108 hit. So in theory, oh yeah, in theory this should be fine if I attack with Tonebreaker. You'll have like 18% hit. But it's at the end of the map. I don't really want to risk getting murked at the end of the map by a 70 million damage crit, you know? Who else can use the Guard Naginata? Wolfgang... Liam? Let's give it to Liam. Is anyone here worth capturing? Does Sanoka tank it anyway with the Guard Naginata? I think she lives through one hit so she'll take 36 damage. I guess, yeah, Hinoka actually lives through it with the Guard Naginata plus Rally Res plus Jacob buffs, right? And Sakura. So that's like -6, like +6 +10. Yeah, I think we can definitely have more than enough. So the knights here aren't very good. Don't need to capture them. The strategist is a little useless. We already have inspiration and it doesn't stack. This is general. We could capture the general. We can always use more generals. Reina is probably not very useful here. We don't really need archers, I think. Of course, we're bringing Ryoma, but he's for combat. He's for offenses, not for defenses. He's not going to dodge tank. Hopefully, we're still ideally gunning for the Sakura A support, which we've kind of been really lagging behind on. So I should probably just try to farm it, like, in earnest now. I guess I can give the bolt axe to Scarlet. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I guess it's also good to actually just train a tome unit, because we don't have other tome units, right? And Orochi is as good a tome unit as most. I think here, just that Conquest has actually excellent units, but Birthright has mostly just high defense units that you normally can't get. And those are still good, just not amazing. Did I bring a thief? Okay, Kaze's still here. Supports. Okay, so we still need Korin and Sakura, so we can get Miracle. Aside from that, who do we put Jacob with? I think one of my original plans was Jacob Mozu, but we're not using Mozu anymore at this rate. She's just like fallen too far behind. Maybe we could do Jacob Hinoka, or I guess we just give up and on doing that many pairings. That might also just be an option. All right, this can't be too hard. Wait, where did I put my armor slayers? Okay, I mean I have the hammer here, so it's a one shot. Okay. Oh, I could use this as an opportunity. There's no need to train There's no need to train Hinoka anymore. So never mind. So this should be a one-shot kill. I won't die to the crit because it's a hammer pair up. Rally defense. I don't know. The thing about rally defense is that I guess it's nice.
Oh.
We already get it, right? We don't really need the rally speed as well. I think the first plan is to just run away as usual. Okay, wait, these guys are stationary, so I got too nervous for no reason. In that case, I could probably just like just go ahead, right? I think my generals just clean house. Let's zoom in. Jacob's not quite strong enough, but everyone else should be. Getting hit by the mages over the wall is still not ideal, though. So let's avoid that if possible. Oh wait, Hinoka can do it. I just gave her like the bolt Naginata and she tanks them. Because she gets I think like -6 damage taken from Sakura and Jacob.
No need to.
And I'll be able... Oh, I can reclass soon. Let's go do that. Oh fuck. Oh, I forgot there was a mage there. Actually, I'm surprised it didn't die from that. Holy crap. How did the general only take like 6 damage from a mage? Wow. I guess the guard Naginata really boosts the res. Sakura could be maybe okay mage, possibly. So in that case, so there's some trouble now because this. Wait, I might have fucked up. I might need to start over already. I feel like I've already fucked things up because this sorcerer is like mega scary. And so is this hero. And I feel like if I don't bust down the door turn 1, like I've actually make an effort to get rid of these guys, I'm not gonna have enough actions to actually deal with any of these enemies. I think we're in trouble. Yeah, I think I need to just restart. I think the situation is already unsalvageable. There's just no sense continuing because it's already so fucked. Yeah, I think I will just wait to like lackadaisical turn 1. I need to turn 1. I need to start killing things. Where's my armor slayer? I guess I actually need to start using it now. About time. I guess I could put on Wolfgang. And I put the actual hammer onto Scarlet. I might as well train Scarlet. How useful is Jerome with this run? He's still good. Because he still has like insane offenses. I guess the main downside to him now is just that I guess you can do Ryoma Rinka as a pairing. The main downside for him is just that for Ryoma is that he dies in one hit to a lot of enemies. So I think what I can do is I can have Wolfgang. I think okay, so Hammer Armor Slayer against these knights. Now you use pair up attacks to kill these guys. Rip Shiro's stats. Child units are like overrated, or just overall overrated in this game. I wouldn't worry too much. So okay, I think I use like Roland and Wolfgang to block the upper area. So we armor slay this guy. Perfect. Then we can try to we can hammer this guy. And we need to kill the archer pretty soon too. Go, this guy's a midi bow. That means we can just kill him. Perfect. You can use we can just kill this guy in one hit. Ryoma can hit this guy. I think maybe we can have Jacob actually attack. We don't have any javelins, never mind. And we don't have any means of maybe keeping him in Butler would have been better. Oh, whatever. It can't be that hard, you know. Block on this side. We just move forward here. Rally. Pair up to like condense our formations. We should be able to just like squeeze in. Let's move up with Corin. A dance for Jacob. That way Jacob can move in to apply his buffs. So with the buffs and rally res, this is like +8 res, which is a lot. And hopefully that should be enough to... Oh, nice, we dodged. I think if we got hit by the mage, that would have been trouble. But we can dodge tank. Let's go. I'm pretty sure if I got hit, we'd be in really big trouble. But fortunately, we got lucky. Well. Oh, that was an obvious outcome. Yeah, I bungled that turn too. Yeah, the archer there is also concerning, but like, I'm trying to figure out if we get it right, can we still make it? Let's just try to hash out the rest of the turn first. These guys have really bad hit, huh? I think we can still make it if we the heroes are really tough though. So we need Ryoma to deal with a hero. And I think we can probably get the mage if we dodge tank him. We might have to just take a chance on that because we just don't have all the capabilities we need, frankly. Something like that could work, in theory. The other way to handle things would be,
I'm here to help.
the other way to handle things would just be to retreat and, like, go into this area. But then we kind of lose out the treasure. That's not preferable. Like, I think we should be able to clean up all these guys pretty easily, as long as we take care of all the mages. Right? It seems like this is actually very doable. We just need to do it better. So yeah, we're on reset. That's another reset. He's a sus outlaw because I mentally assumed he was thief AI. No, I was just kind of like, I just blanked a little there. It's only this corridor that's the issue. Yeah, I think once we get through this corridor, there shouldn't be big problems. I think the other problem is just that, like, the mage is trouble, right? Hey, Excelblem, this is my first time catching a stream. Love your videos. They're generally so funny. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's try this again. Attempt 3. Reclass Anoka? I guess, I mean, we will reclass anyway soon. But, yeah, I guess, like, going to, like, Spear Fighter will probably just be better. We don't really need flyers for now. And I think Hanoka would just do better as, like, a Spear Fighter, unironically, at the moment. But that's for... We could think about that later. Alright, we hammer this guy. Oh, I don't think I think I messed up and I didn't actually distribute my items properly this time. Man. I think, okay. In that case... Alright, let's go put Cord onto Jacob. And have Jacob grab the Armor Slayer. And he should be able to one-shot this guy. There we go. The mini bull guy should be toast. I think we can... This is not... I don't die to this, right? No, I do. That is exactly enough to kill me. So let's put Sakura up here to reduce damage taken, so I can have Kaze kill this guy, even though he gets crit twice. Oh yeah, dodge. Okay, that's great. Will Seal Strength be of any merit here? I think so, yeah. It's possible, but Seal Strength... There is some merit, but it's still a bit of a hard sell, I feel. These guys have 93 hit, and Realm has 60. How the fuck? Why does he have 67 dodge? Who made this unit? This is ridiculous. 67 dodge? How does he ever die? I mean, actually, we probably can just, like, lean into him dodge tanking. Argento was plus 10 avoid. Oh, yeah, I guess he also has, like, 1,000,000 speed. So we can just, like, throw him out there, right? I think we can just do that. That's just allowed. So, let's kill this guy. Let's move up our generals to attack these guys. A general and, I think, Scarlet. Actually, this is a little precarious because I don't want to be hit by the mage. And I don't want to be hit by the hero either. Actually, wait, Roland can tank the mage with the Guard Naginata. And Scarlet should be able to tank these guys. I could give her the Killer Axe or something. Let's unpair here to get more actions next turn. And then I think we put up Hinoka as a pair up. Or as like a blocker. Let's put a Pinocchio here as like a blocker so the mages can't move through if the door opens. So yeah, Ruleset can just like tank mage hits. That's terrifying. Oh shit, the parap attack. Forgot about the parap attack there. Oh damn. Wait. Oh fuck. Oh wow. Oh man. That was a scary parap attack. I probably should have done the math there, but it worked out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh fuck. Okay. The Axe Fighter parap attacks got me. The parap attack from this guy and this guy got me. Two of those killed me. I was expecting to not take any damage because I wasn't in range of melee attacks, but I mean, I guess that's how it goes. That's just okay. I think we just need to like not put Hinoka in spots like that, right? We can also just reclass Hinoka right now. So we can use her, like, actually start using her for other things than dying. Yeah, let's do that. Let's reclass. Let's take away her horse.
Nice to see you. Good luck.
Feels like Hinoka is gonna be the Kazi of the Zero Strength Zero Magic run. No, Kaze is gonna be the Kazi of this run. He's already like squishy as hell. So we lose some res, but we get some defense. I think that's a worthwhile trade-off. Let's just go Spear Fighter. Let's just take. Oh fuck! Jump scare noises. Damn. So yeah, we're taking away her horse. Your horse privileges have been revoked.
You may rely on me.
All right, let's try this again. I forgot to do my convoy stuff again. What a pain. All right. Same as plans before. Hammer here. And I think we actually just I feel actually safe enough to just like roam a dodge tank. I mean, it just seems to actually not be that bad. I mean, it's like scary, but like at the same time, it's probably reliable enough that, you know, after a certain point, you just kind of have to like let things fly. Let's pair up here, just get out of the way. As he kills this guy. Don't need Lance Breaker. On Ryoma. I mean, I guess it'd be useful, but I wasn't aiming for it specifically. So I think we need to be careful about these guys' range and the range of these enemies over here. So I think what I would do... Oh, I just realized something. If I snipe this outlaw over here, then he won't open the door. That way I won't have to fight the sorcerer until like later. Oh yeah, actually yeah, that's a good plan. I'm gonna snipe the sorcerer turn 1. Snipe that outlaw turn 1 so he can't open the door, so I don't have to fight the sorcerer. Because this guy is like scary as hell. And there's also a hero too. So I think what I do is I just move Ryoma up. Okay, first before I do that, I need to change up my inventory slots. So Wolfgang gets the Armor Slayer. Actually, no, let's just give it to Jacob. Yeah, I think we have a plan now. So we need to snipe this guy so he doesn't open the door and unleash hell upon us. Then we can block this end with like Hinoka. Oh, this unclassed Hinoka. That's actually fine. Because that now that yeah, Hinoka can block this the top area with the mages because there's no axe fighters to pair up and jump scare her. And we can kill this outlaw, kill the other outlaw, and block this area with like I think we block it with Roland. Because he can tank both a mage and armor hits. Yeah. So I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to get like a javelin onto Roland or something. If I have one. Something like this should work now, I think. The outlaw moves last? Yeah, but after he opens the door, these enemies start moving. And then, as you can see, like they move out the door turn 1. So they can attack that turn. So, like, even... So, as a result, like, if this guy opens a door, we're still in trouble. Okay, so Wolfgang kills this guy. I think we have, yeah, we have Jacob, Armor Slayer, this guy. I think we're throwing axe on this guy to kill him. And I think Hinoka takes care of this outlaw. Why does she only have bad weapons? Ah, man. So I think Ryoma has 6 moves. So if I attack it like here, and next turn I can dance to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and snipe this outlaw. Perfect. So I can have Ryoma kill this guy. Then Hinoka snipes this one, or anyone else ideally. Is this enough? Oh, throwing club. Oh, that's actually perfect. Throwing club with the Ryoma pair up is an exact kill. But this guy has 7 defense, so he'll die against the mages. Okay, Liam has actually a better weapon. So we can pair up here. So Hinoka can kill this guy. Perfect. And then that means now I can have Kaze pair up to give +1 move. So then Tazura can dance for Ryoma, and then Ryoma can snipe the outlaw.
Oh.
Nice. Perfect. Now, okay, so Hinoka is actually paired up now, so the Axe Fighter shouldn't be a problem. And the outlaw occupies the space right before the door. So this really limits the number of enemies that can move in to attack. So then I can just have like Roland block the door with the Guard Naginata. And I also trade to put a Guard Naginata on Hinoka to boost her defenses. And then that should just be fine, I think. Maybe I pair up on Scarlet so she doesn't get extra damage from being pair up attacked. I think last time that happened she went down to 1 HP. So that should be better. There we go. Perfect. Perfect turn. Oh shit. Mages from the other side. We would have only been hit by 2 mages regardless. I guess, yeah. So it'll be completely survivable. So 18 from the top, 18 from the bottom. So Roland would have survived no matter what. Does Outlaw inside the room have lock touch? Yes. But unfortunately, we blocked the door but with the mage. But even if the door wasn't blocked, the outlaw will occupy this spot, so only 1 mage could attack by moving into the door spot. So no matter what happens, we would have only faced 2 magic attacks. So basically, we are home free and we did everything right. Perfect. I think we can just clean house now. This guy's concerning though. This hero. How do I get rid of him? Realma already did his action. Hinoka can help clean up these guys. We got rid of the outlaw, so the general can move to do something else. Ryoma could probably tank then. Oh, we could dance for Ryoma, I think.
No need.
Hinoka can promote. I can one-shot this guy, I think. I cannot one-shot this guy. Shaco can do something. Oh, yeah. And with weapon triangle advantage, she can't hit me. Very good. I'll take it. So then that means I need to still deal with these guys. So I think a javelin can take care of the fighter. And then I can probably chip him from 2 range. Where's my sword catcher? Oh, it's on Roland. I could dance for Roland, use a sword catcher for like 1,000,000 damage, and then I think that's probably what I do. I just use a sword catcher for effective damage. And then I kill him with someone else. The mage can attack at 1 range and then die, letting the other one move in. That is... I think that the Roland wasn't strong enough to one-shot mages, regardless. We found that out afterwards. But that is true. So, we would have been fine. Have you ever heard of Tiger and Bunny? Is that an anime? I haven't heard of it. Which I believe is a character called Fire Emblem. I mean, it's not out of the question, but that does seem a little irregular. Nice. So yeah, I think we're just set. So I think we can pick off the heroes and other enemies in this room with Ryoma. Just attack once and then dance, get out. Wait, we need to be careful here. These guys do not have a way to get out to attack over the wall. Okay, good. So I think we've secured the treasure now, right? Like all the loot is like right here. I guess there's some loot over here. So I guess in theory we still should be a little. You should try to move a little quickly. There's an outlaw here who we can probably just kill, I think, once he moves in. I think enemies start summoning from the back at some point, right? So in that case, we can try enemy facing these guys with like the javelin here. That would work. Does not have reinforcements? I mean, we just saw some spawn from the stairs here. So I'm assuming they come from the stairs. No enemies from that far bottom room? Okay. It must just be from the stairs then. I guess the far bottom room is just like a place for you to retreat and to plan your shenanigans, I guess. I need to... Okay, so that outlaw is going for the other treasure. That's a lot of reinforcements. Damn. Oh, and they're also like walk-on reinforcements. They weren't blocked. That's 2 more fighters, right? So this knight didn't move, but there's still reinforcements still spawned. I mean, I guess that's just nice XP, but... So, let's switch transfer away Azura so we still have the action. Then we promote Noka. I think we just go Falcon Knight. I don't really see bow use being very useful in this for Hinoka. I think just the better defense is better. What do you guys think? I think we just go Falcon, right? Yeah. 31 res is a lot. Oh. Keep forgetting that the I mean, I don't know how to fix it. I think it just like messed up here in this save file. The remote noise. Kenshi has ranged weapon attacks. Yeah, I guess the other problem is that Kenshi, like, bows just aren't very good in this route. Because there's no, like, the prevalence of flying enemies. There's just not that many flying enemies. So it's not really a concern. Wait, actually, I don't even need to deal with this room at all. I can just move forward and deal with and handle it later, right? There's no need to there's no explicit need to get the treasure now. Want a Spearmaster? I mean, it doesn't matter which one I do first because I need to reclass and I need to change the class anyway. I need to promote anyway, and the Heart Seal is a completely different thing. So I might as well just get a skill, at least one skill first before reclassing. Plus, like, there's not that many bows on this map, and the higher magic resistance is more important for the boss. Locksuch Outlaw spawn on the right stairs. Ah, there we go. I see. What's a treasure on the right anyway? F.E. Fates, chapter 16, Birthright. Is the treasure there worth going for, or do I just like give up on it? Right chest in right chest, so there's an arms scroll and 10,000 gold. 10,000 gold's a lot. So I might as well just go for it. Oh, these guys are weak as hell. I'm pretty sure that with Hanoka, with 31 res, she can just kill everyone here. And yeah, she can just deal with all the mages and have no issue. So I just give her like a res pair up, like Sakura or something, or a Roshi, or anyone. And we just don't have any problems. Right? It's just not an issue anymore, right? Kaze pair up? Liam pair up? I don't have any good res pair ups. The only one is like Sakura. But I need her to like heal things. I guess we could do Jacob. We could throw Jacob onto Hanoka. That way we can build a support. You can even attack with the pine branch. All right, I'll do it. We don't even get hit by that. Am I training a Roshi? I'm trying, but it just... I guess we have a room full of enemies that can be easily killed by a Orochi, so we can feed those kills once we have the opportunity. Right? So I think... Okay, so, it's turn 5, right? So next reinforcement waves are more dark mages from this side and more outlaws from here. So if we're like, these guys have 25 might. Kaze, in theory, whatever. So I think these guys escaped to the upper right, right? That's a bit of a shame. How far am I into the game? Pretty far. It's chapter 16. We're on chapter 16, so that's... Yeah, I'd say it's pretty far. But like we're like halfway through. Okay. I'm gonna crit for a bunch of damage, but it should be fine. I think we could probably throw a weapon here to get a kill. Guaranteed. Nice. And Ryoma can kill this guy. one shot. And then Hinoka gets the last one here. And I think we can try to dance for Ryoma, just throw him at the next batch of enemies. With like nary a care in the world. And if he dies, like he's not gonna die. He's got shield gauge, right? He's got decent amount of defense too. We can transfer here, we can... And then we can toss, we have enough space to toss Sakura 2 tiles away from Ryoma to boost his defenses. So we can just... Oh yeah, okay, it finally gets hit. But I'm not concerned. Oh, he's got advantage. Why were we ever worried? Why were we ever worried about Ryoma? Vantage sweep. It might be safer to keep him at like 3 HP. You got Astra too. Oh man. I'm pretty sure he just like solos the map, right? At this point. I was doing all this like delicate care and oh, Ryoma can't possibly slow the map. Surely, like the game's not not gonna be like that, right? But as it turns out, it actually is just that easy. It's just that easy. So I think what I do is I go to this tile and then I dance. Like I need to figure out how to do this. So I need to here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. From this tile I can go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and kill the hero. And then these guys get one shot on the enemy phase from vantage. And I keep my shield gauge. I think I just need to stay... I don't think I can one-shot the knights. So let's stay out of the range, if possible. I don't want to burn through my precious shield gauge. The renewable resource that always comes back anyway. It's not to be wasted on the likes of these guys. I don't know. Oh, fuck. We're getting chip damage from the siege weapons. Oh, the siege weapons could be a way. Enemy siege weapons could be a way for me to activate my own vantage. That's a good idea. Alright, let's just kill these guys for XP. I guess we can feed the other kill to Kaze on enemy phase. Because he has shield gauge. I think this guy's not stationary, right? Perfect. If that guy's stationary, then we can just have Ryoma kill these guys, right? I don't think they can't do anything to him. They just can't. Ridiculous. I think these are fake enemy ranges right now. It's just siege weapons, so that can't crit, so it's not too scary. We can also move in everyone else now. We just need to be careful about the knight range. I mean, I say careful, but it's like fake careful. You know what I mean? Got 10k. 1 damage. Ryoma takes 3 damage. The shield gauge blocks everything. Very good. The shield gauge blocks the crit. Kaze gets some free XP. And now the thieves, like, we can just intercept the thieves as they run away, right? So Because they run into the upper right, so we can just kill them as they get the stuff. These guys don't move. I think they move. But it doesn't matter actually, because we can just kill the guys from safety anyway. So let's do it like this. Jacob is not fast enough to kill these guys. That's fine. Hanoka probably is though. I need to be careful about these guys. These guys' range, so I don't get shot over the wall. So okay, here's how I do it. Hanoka kills one. Jacob kills the other one. And then Ryoma one-shots this guy. That's a one-shot, right? Yeah. And then we're just fine. And then once the guy's over there, I think that's the last of the reinforcements too. I guess we can heal Ryoma next turn. The treasure, the thieves have successfully convinced me to play the map relatively normally. Even if relatively normally means just use Ryoma to vantage sweep. So I guess that's a win for the developers. They tricked me. Kill this guy. I think we just throw a javelin from range over here. Yeah. There we go. Now as these guys move through, we can just shoot them for the stuff as they leave. And then we can backtrack a little to get the rest of the treasure. Perfect. You might as well spam heal a little with Sakura, just like get to the next level. I think there are more reinforcements. I think that's it. Oh, there's more. Okay. That's fine. That's actually even better. I think that's the last set. Yeah. That's the last set of reinforcements, turn 10. So we can give some XP to Kaze or Korin, I think. They're a little far away though. Is that a kill? Do I die from this crits? 7. Nah, we're fine. Oh, he's got a hand axe, so it's not even a real crit. Okay. Axe splitter. The existence of the axe splitter is like, why does it exist? It's the Birthright Slayer weapons are just so overpowered. Oh yeah, let's make a 21 might weapon with the easiest activation condition known to man. I guess it's like mostly also like an enemy thing, but it only really appears in like one map in Conquest, which is like the Takumi map. Yeah, I mean, Ryoma's just good. What can I say? So, okay. Once we do this, this is just a route map, right? Orders to defeat boss? It's route. Okay, so, if it's route, then let's go get the treasure right now. Oh, wait, actually, wait. Since, there's tons of free enemy damage, what I can do is I can just spam heal with Sakura, right? Let's just do that while... Let's just do that. I mean, while we're here, we might as well. This also will help to support the core and Sakura support, because I've been kind of like definitely lagging behind on that. Because I think the only real way for me to actually get the support to stack it right now is to just have Sakura heal Korin. Because I don't often have the opportunity to have like Sakura paired up with Korin, and Korin is really not much of a combat unit these days. At least not in the Birthright route. They're just better units to fight with. So I should have been doing this before. I've just been lazy. If I want the support for my shenanigans, I would need to do this anyway. Sakura is technically an adult? Isn't she like actually an adult? I don't know. I don't know what the Fate's character ages are. Because like Japan always like have like characters be like randomly young for no reason. Even if they don't look that young. You know what I mean? I mean, this is just generally true of Japanese media, not even like for ones that are like this, right? Like JoJo, for instance, right? Jotaro is 17 years old. Yeah, he looks like Clint Eastwood, I guess, like a mega buff dude. Mid-40s Vander moment. I'm just convinced that everyone in Fate just has like a vastly shorter lifespan. Like everyone in Fire Emblem, like the age range is crunched down to like to the point where you die of old age at like 50. Do you get what I mean? I feel like that's what's going on. Unless you're a dragon. That I guess that's true. I mean, you know what they say. Age is just a number, jail is just a room. So she don't have health care. I have no idea. I have no idea what the setting is like. You're just gonna say that Sakura looks like 13 to 15? I have no idea. They just look like anime characters. Like I generally have no idea what they're supposed to be. Because they could be anything. They really can. It takes 9 heal uses. Yeah, I think it's 1 heal, one support point per heal. Maybe like actually what's going on is like the deep realms, the kids aren't even in there for that long. Everyone just like ages like extremely fast in Fire Emblem universes, right? They've actually only been there for a few weeks, but they like the gestation pod accelerated things so fast. And it's already accelerated, I guess, but maybe like that's why everyone's like an anime character. Like personality-wise, they actually haven't had time to develop a real personality. That's why like one guy's personality is just Pickles. That's because he's only existed for 3 weeks. Like, it's kind of hard to be anything but one note when your entire existence like was just like this month. Does it make sense? Nah. Doesn't need to make sense? Also no. So this guy's a javelin, so he can't crit me. So I can just attack him. And this is probably the same age as Sakura. But yeah, I guess like all of the sibling ages are meant to be relative to Korin, right? It's like a +2 -2 situation. As in 2 older siblings, 2 younger siblings. Feature set. What does that even do? Double XP if this unit attacks the base enemy. Trigger % equals luck stat. What the fuck? Who would ever need that? That's so worthless. Dear God. Okay, so I think what I'll do is let's put up Roland with a defense pair up, I guess, and just have him unequipped so we can farm these guys. These guys have 29 might, so if I have an unequipped Roland with, I guess, a Wolfgang pair up, we should be able to just like farm them because they'll attack and do no damage. So I think what I'll do is, I think we have the door key. These expire at the end of the chapter anyway, so let's just use that here. Let's unequip, open the door, and then we just farm on Orochi for a bit. Let's dump Jacob over here. Alright. Is there anyone who supports Orochi at all? Or is Orochi like one of the characters that doesn't have supports, aside from Korin? Her supports are oh, she supports normal units. Okay. I just always bundle Orochi with Reina because they appear on the same map, and because I guess I bundle Orochi with Reina and Scarlet because they're all enemies in the in that conquest map, right? There's Orochi, Reina, Scarlet, and Takumi, and like Scarlet and Reina are like they don't get bitches, you know? That's all I'm saying. Those two are units that don't get supports. So I always assumed that Orochi was also one of them. To be Scarlet dies. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think we should be fine. We can just kill these guys. No need to overcomplicate things. I feel like Korin is older than Elise. I think Korin is older than Leo too, right? Somehow. Again, like it's always, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Leo feels older. He's explicitly the younger brother. Like, and like that features in like the supports, I guess. Again, like the whole dynamic is meant to be 2 older siblings of each gender and 2 younger siblings of each gender. It's meant exclusively for like the variety there. How old is Takumi? He's younger than Korin. That's like the only actual metric that we have, I think. Takumi is believable as a younger brother. I think that's because like he also has like the inferiority complex sort of thing, you know? That kind of is like more like more signifying of a younger brother in fiction. Whereas like Leo just like literally like doesn't Leo like just does stuff for you. Right? He's constantly like killing people so you don't have to, I guess. You need to accept that Leo is also a bit of a brat. What the fuck are you talking about? He's got his act together? I guess, yeah. Corn's perceived age depends on which appearance you pick. That's true, yeah. There's definitely much more moldable, I guess. So yeah, you can make Corn look younger. So I think here what I do is I open the door and I just kill these guys with the Dark Mage. The Sorcerer is scary, but I think we could probably just get him with Roma. I thought, wait, Hinoka can do it. What am I thinking? Hinoka has like a million res. Let's have Hinoka with a we throw in a Rally res and we have a Sakura pair up, and then that's like a million res. Will I get the kids? I think we're probably only going to go for a few children in this run. There's just not enough room or time to actually get them in Birthright, I think. And a lot, especially since I feel like I'm kind of speeding through the maps, honestly. Not this one. We're taking. I feel like even though we're taking our time on this one, it's only been like 30 minutes on this map. I'm pretty sure like, also all the Norse aren't all the Norse siblings like half siblings, because like they all have different mothers, I think, right? But they're technically not full siblings because Garen got around. Yeah, from the concubines, I see. Yeah. Kind of strange how like they just leave that all in the background. It's like 3 dialogue lines in DLC, right? Not in DLC. I'm exaggerating because I don't remember. So I think we can feed the Orochi kills to these guys too. It's in the sibling supports. Okay, that makes sense why I'm not aware of them, because I haven't read the supports in a long time. If you had a nickel for every evil emperor in a fictional series that just got around, you know what emperors were like in real life, right? I mean, I got something to tell you about royalty. You know that's like it's kind of accurate, I guess. Well, I know level 36 is 0. I had to read you. I did Branch of Fate from the start, and the way I played it, I had a sack of 0 to live. Also, so you can't carry over levels if 0 dies in the prologue. So I was not able to train her early. Granted, I also just don't want to do it, so it's not. That's the other actual reason. Actually, levels do carry over. They don't carry over. The unit dies. I'm pretty sure they don't. The unit actually has to live in Branch of Fate if you want the levels to carry over, I believe. So if you grind up to level 36 and then die, you don't get it, I think. The payout was pretty pointless regardless. Yeah, it really is kind of pointless, especially in this run. Because Birthright is honestly just kind of too easy. Regardless. Getting a lot of levels in Kazi is useful. I guess the other issue is that even if you get a lot of levels in like combat units, you hit the level soft cap so hard, so early, that it doesn't actually make a difference. Having like a level 12 Kaze like in the early chapters really doesn't make a difference if you can't level up further. And then he's just not like, it doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter because he's still level 15 when like the level of soft cap raises to level 15. Yeah, personal experience that says otherwise. That you keep the levels even if units die. I don't know. I feel like I mean, I could check. It's very easy to check in like the Branch of Fate chapters if any of the units have any XP if they died previously, because those are the same units, right? But even then, like, more specifically, I didn't have time to train Azura because she died in the map. So it's not like it would have mattered anyway. Like, there's no... I don't have 1,500 turns to spare on Chapter 5. So training... There's no time to train her anyway. Might be a lower difficulty thing? It could also be a casual thing, possibly. But I really... I might be wrong, but who knows? I can check after, actually. I can start a Branch of Fate to see if any of my units have anything. All right, so I think I wanted to capture this general, so I need to be a little careful here. I don't want to die. I just want her to be a dodge tank. Doesn't matter. I mean, the combat unit Azura is perfectly fine. Squish, she's very squishy, and it's honestly not often necessary. But I mean, free damage is nice. So I think, yeah, these guys don't look very mobile. Let's just kill them. Let's get a hammer onto this guy. Where's my hammer? I think it's on Scarlet. No, it's on here. No? Who has my hammer? Oh, it's on the Great Knight. Oh, Pike Ruin Club. Okay, that does just as much. All right. Why don't you even need the hammer? All right, Robo kills the other one. Yeah, Azura just caps strength pretty easily and speed too. Her main issue is just that her defense is like 12, even like at level cap. I think 12 might actually be pretty high for Azura though. It's more like 7. All right. So I think what I will do is I will just use Azura to dance in and out of range. I think. Now, actually, this is kind of tricky because I don't know how this guy will move. If he moves to kill Orochi, then we're in trouble. And Orochi's accuracy is not amazing. So, the mages... Let me think. I could also just enemy phase with, Hinoka, right? Because this guy doesn't move. And if we have a pair up, then, we can't get hit, and there's only mages in the room. So yeah, so here's the plan. I just attack from 2 range with Bolt Naginata. And if this guy swaps the Sorcerer, Hinoka just doesn't take any damage anyway, because she gets plus 8 res from Jacob existing. Right? Genshalom plus Inspiration plus Rally res. So she has like 38 res right now. I think this guy swaps and doesn't do anything, so we just kill him. And then we can capture the Great Knight below. Perfect. Yeah, Azura caps res pretty easily, too. The main thing is that just her defense is really bad, and her HP is also really bad, too. Oh, this guy moved. Oh, shit. Wait, that could have been, like... I could have been killed by that. Right? Huh? Wait, what the fuck? Wait. Oh, I see what's going on. The General has no move, but the Sorcerer does. So the Sorcerer can move and then swap to the General, who can't move normally. So, that's fucked up. That's so fucked up. Shield Gate... I think the shield gauge would have saved me there, yeah. It would have been embarrassing to have to redo all of this. That's interesting. It's really stupid, but it's also really interesting. So I think, yeah, let's get that bread. Let's capture that general. So I think we can get him. Capture him. Got him. Yeah, only the armor has 0 removal. Apparently the guy below doesn't. And I think that normally doesn't matter because you don't often actually let things get to that point, you know? So I think here what I'll do is I just kill this guy. Okay, so Iago nerfed himself with the Ganuga Gap. Ganuga Gap? I think that's how you pronounce it. So he has low might. That means I think Roma can just kill him. %10 hit. So there's a 10% chance to get punked by this. Do I take it? Are there any rallies I can use? I can also attack with Jacob. Wait, can Ryoma use lances? No, he's Swordmaster. Okay. Inspiring Dance. Oh yeah, Inspiring Dance gives me... Do I even have it? Yeah, +3 skill, speed, luck. Okay. I could also dump... I can also remove... If I remove Rinka and I put on someone like... Korin, do I get enough damage to one-shot? 6 avoid skill pair-up. Can I Shelter Dance Noka? I took off Shelter. Potent Stonebreaker. Jacob's Rally Reds. It won't be enough to avoid the one-shot from the crit. So I think what I could do is I could transfer away Rinka and put on Korn as a pair-up. I think Korn's like slightly better. Avoid-wise. Yeah. She is. And then I dance for Ryoma to give Inspiring Song, which gives me like plus 4.5 avoid or something. 6 avoid. And yeah, if I die to a 2% 2% hit, that will be comedy. But it didn't happen. Okay, great. And I think these guys just waste their turns using the AoE attacks regardless. So yeah. That killed me. It meant he wasn't meant to be alive for this run. I mean, I think at that point I would just like, okay, I'm done. These guys have, okay, so I think we can just have Kaze attack these guys here. All right, we need to get to that S rank support at some point, so we might as well do a little bit of stuff. Can I have unpaired for a pair up attack? I think that probably could have done it too, yeah.
It's over. I won't allow it.
Not reading this. All right. Perfect. Beans. Oh, yeah, we can now recruit the general. Hubert. Hey. 5 more years at 3 houses discourse. All right, let me okay, Korn Sakura, perfect. We're getting closer. Jacob Honoka is good, I guess. Perfect. 5 more years of retreating. Perfect. Let's go Corona Zero. Does Corona Zero give Corona any classes? Or is it like... I mean, I don't think Corn gets Dancer, obviously, so... Sky Knight, okay. That's just free then. Alright. Let me check something. Oh, I want to see if going Branch of Fate lets you keep stats from dead units. Do not save? Okay. Would have been pretty dire if I accidentally saved over my file there. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. The XP does carry over even if they die. Huh. I guess I was wrong there. I mean, granted, like I think the other difference there was just that it wouldn't have made a difference regardless for me. Because you still need to train during the chapter. Yo, that's a lot of defense. I'll take it. Yeah, I was wrong, but like it still wouldn't have worked for me. So, okay. I think now let's see what the map is like. I forgot what now on chapter 17, I believe. This is the ice map, right? Where you can open up houses to... You can either just kill Flora instantly, or we can break into homes to... You can break into homes to kill the people inside, right? Is that what it was? Fire Emblem 5 houses? Yo! I think you can't even... I don't think you can capture on this map, right? I don't know. It's always weird. Like, sometimes you can capture tribalists and, like, the other classes. Sometimes you can't. So it's chapter 17, Lost in the Ice. This is the one where Flora becomes Fire, I guess. She self-immolates. So you can either just, like... You can either just, So the reinforcements are only if you, open the villages, but there's also a bunch if you get nearby Flora on turn 6. And you get stuff for killing them, which is nice, I guess. It's kind of weird Kilma isn't mentioned here. I'm pretty sure, like, he dies, right? Which is why Flora is leading the village. Isn't that the whole point? So I think you can probably bench Liam, because we already have Scarlet. We don't need movement. We just want killing power. Let's bring Hubert, because he can use more weapons, I guess. All right. Who's Liam? That was the Wyvern Knight that I just benched. So I think what we do here is we just we can also probably maybe bench a Roshi. I don't think there's anyone worth capturing here, right? I don't believe so. Maybe there's like a maid, but we don't really need maids. All right, I think we got Felicia, right? As a unit, we can use Felicia. Or breaker skills, I guess. Oh, any of the breaker skills even worth it? I feel like they're just not, actually. We got like Shogun Breaker, Axe Breaker, Tome Breaker. Seems like a lot of trouble. I think we just lean on our generic generals. They're just better. Is there only demo zone access? I guess, but I guess that's good for the generic generals. Is there a Northern generic named John? I think they generally... No, not really. I think they generally stick to more like archaic style names. That was a mistake. I probably should have Berserker though. It's kind of bad. I think I should have like wait out an ambush first before I do this. No. Or I could just use Ryoma. That also probably works. Yeah, I think we should be fine. But yeah, this is actually perfectly fine. These guys are easy to kill. These guys are really easy to kill. Is the first name Berserker? I think there were a few earlier, but I don't remember. It should be fine though because it's at 36 might, but we can just hit him from 2 range and he can't do anything about it. Who do we need to train? Okay, let's just train Kaze while we're here. Engage has that map that punishes you for visiting houses. It's not really a punishment, it's just a more convoluted way of getting loot. Because you open the houses and you get... And then the enemies there are ones that give you stuff. So it's not really a punishment, it's just a more roundabout way of giving you loot. So I think what I do here is I just give... I think we're doing Jacob Hinoka. Just because that's one of the few pairings we can still do. Oh, he gets crit here, but should be fine. If they add a Void Curse, I mean, I guess you could want that, but that there's no reason. If you do it like that, then there's no reason for the thing to exist, right? If it's just only a trap meant to be a gotcha for first-time players, then like what's the point, right? You're not like getting anything out of it. It's like you kind of it loses any interestingness after the first go. So why keep it there, right? Red door, blue door movement? Yeah, the red door, blue door is kind of garbage. Like, if there's like any like... it is just dumb. And they cause suffering? It's not even that much suffering. Like, oh, I took 10 damage. I took 10 damage in a situation where the amount of damage I take really legitimately does not matter. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so terrified and frightened. Are you kidding me? It doesn't matter. Shozo Kaga hiding his warp tiles in FE5. Well, actually, for that, it's more of a pain because just it's very easy to do it to step on things accidentally. Granted, again, like it's only like fun like the one time. After that, it's just boring and tedious. Why does Ryoma have 100 crit? No, he doesn't have 100 crit. He's just built different. So I think this is like a defeat boss map. That was route enemy. So in theory, if you kill, like, I think if you snipe, if you snipe Flora, then you can just get her, right? You can just complete the map instantly, because I think the reinforcers only spawn at enemy phase. But I mean, I think we just gotta farm the map, right? I feel like doing it the fast way is just disrespectful to my XP game. I think they only spawn at enemy phase once you cross the line, so it doesn't actually matter. All right. So these guys are a lot weaker. Okay. Do they have stuff though? Spirit Katana. What the hell is that? Anti-faceless? That's useless. I mean, but it's XP. And XP is XP. Yeah, I'm just reading the wiki for that. So heals every turn. Yeah, but that shit doesn't matter, and you know it. I think when has like the recovers HP every turn ever actually mattered? There's some nasty Stoneborn late game. Do you think that this 5 might weapon, this effective 5 might weapon, is gonna be a difference that saves you from Stoneborn? It reduces your defense and res. You're gonna get crit for 12 more damage. Like the minus defense and res is like incredibly bad in this run. It's like so bad. It's even worse than like in any other playthrough. I think, yeah, this guy doesn't kill me, right? He doesn't. I don't think he kills me. I think. Yeah, we're probably fine. He can crit for like 30 damage and then we live. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! They actually hit Ryoma. I mean, now they never will again because of Vantage, but damn. Ryoma's broken. He's not broken. He's just too strong. I think it might be better to leave him at like half HP or like no HP just so he can keep vantaging. Like one of the main issues with the Vantage, in theory, is that it's hard to activate, but I think Ryoma's like just tanky enough to not really be concerned about that, right? That's one thing I was thinking that Vantage would be hard to activate, but Ryoma just has barely enough HP to never actually die in one hit. Bench him so I don't come off as a casual. Ah, you're overcomplicating things. It's Birthright. I'll use what Birthright gives me. Shit. Wait, this is actually pretty scary now. That's a lot of guys. Like, just out of nowhere. Yeah, this is actually trouble now, right? This is actually pretty bad. We've got trouble. I think this is the kill. We get the pair up attack. Come on. Shit. So Ryoma goes for this guy, I think. I think these guys are too far away to actually hit us, so we don't need to deal with them. We can dodge this. And Vantage should take care of those two enemies. Pair up attack kills this guy. Get rid of the archer. think they'll gravitate towards Ryoma because they sense a kill, even though it's not really real. That's possible. Neo chapter can be cheesed easily. Yeah, that's like a one-turn chapter because you can just kill one on turn 1, right? It's defeat boss, which means a skippable map. Plus, it's also kind of boring because it's just like 70 faceless, right? There's no sense in playing that one normally.
This is my chip.
Max Splitter for instant kill. Why was I ever worried? I remember, like, kind of... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Wait, that could have been really bad. Like, Ryoma definitely could have been killed there, right? But the maid also missed. Like, wait, how do I miss that? Oh, yeah. Wait, no, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. 0 damage. Okay. Never mind. Wait. So, huh. Wait a second. I just realized something. So the Ice Tribe just has people in maid costumes anyway? So Flora and Felicia showing up in maid costumes is just them like wearing their traditional garb? This is a nation of maids? Now that I think about it. Leo's chapter is 84 faceless. Ridiculous. You love maids? Yeah, I don't know. I think the generic maid class, like this could be a character. That could be said for a lot of like Fates like generics. I feel like especially like the generic Fates maid could just like legit just be a character. Right? It looks like a playable character. So I think what I do here is I transfer Ryoma onto Scarlet. Oh, you can transfer Shove for Rinka. That's useless, but I guess nice to know. And we can just move forward and kill a guy, or the silver has got a steel dagger, so I'm pretty sure you should be fine. Maybe they intentionally designed it because they can be captured. I think it's just that they just went hard on the designs, and they just had a lot of extra designs that they were willing to use. It doesn't have to be like super complicated. I think this is a kill, but I die on the counter if I miss, so let's not do that. I think we can have Hanoka swoop in and guard Nagana these guys. So let's move in a general to block for Ryoma, I guess. So Ryoma could die here in theory, but I think if we have some defense pair-ups or defense like things going on here, then we should be fine. But I messed up. Ryuma's taking 0 damage. He's taking 2 damage. Then he dies. Ah, shit. I thought I had some auras lying around, but I guess I don't. Oh, I have an idea. So what I do is I have Corrin go here. I transfer away Sakura and I separate. There we go. Now Ryoma takes 0 damage. Perfect. Now I even get the free heal on Corrin for the extra supports, I guess. So it's not free, but I have the opportunity, I guess. Yeah, I took Ringcod to pair on Starlet, but that shouldn't really be that big of a difference. Oh, I guess it is actually. It's like two difference. I have to be a little careful about the mage range, but capture one of the mages is a staff bot. I don't really think that's worth the trouble. Because Rinka, I mean, Orochi can't really fight the mage safely. So it's gonna be really hard to capture the maid with a tome. So I'm pretty sure Roma like one-shots these guys, right? Ridiculous. We live in a clown world. I don't have any Calamity Gate. I didn't buy one. I should have, I guess. But surely. Oh, Corrin can promote now. I didn't buy any of the reversal weapons. I only bought the like Slayer weapons. I think that's what they're called, right? I was calling them Reaver weapons, but they only enforce weapon triangle. They're not the Reaver weapons, which reverse it. There's not really other precedent for like those kinds of weapons, though. You know what I mean? So I got a little confused. I think we can probably explore these guys to death. Sword Slayer is technically a Super Reaver. I guess the effective weapons, the weapon triangle effective weapons. That's kind of too wordy, though. Damn, these guys are doing a little bit of damage, a lot more than I was thinking they could do. But I guess that's a little scary. Am I out of? I don't have any staves left. Oh man. I need to buy more staves. Or isn't there a Valite Noble? I guess it would have been nice to have like a third class, but I guess the issue is that Valite isn't really a country. Because there's like no people there. The whole idea of like ruling over Valite as a nation doesn't make any sense because it's like, does he even have land? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. All right. Oh, this guy actually gives you stuff. Okay. They're not all mad that you're killing everyone. Only some of them are. You appear to be villagers, no villagers nor people. I think the only living Vala person you see is like Anthony, and he gets turned to a faceless. Why does he exist? Why does that plotline go on for so long? Why is it so stupid? These are questions we will all never know. Azura counts? Not really. She's been living in Nora the whole time. Like, she's never lived in Vala. How does Anthony exist? By the conceit of Anonkos, who use him as like a sleeper agent, I guess. Other nations gave Vala some land. Then what's even the... There's no, like, I don't know. No one even remembers that Vala exists. Until like, I don't know. I guess memory magic fucks everything up, huh? Gunter right now is chilling in Vala. Isn't he like? I feel like Gunter is starved to death in this route. Remember when I got so bored last time? I played this. I started drinking. Right. Oh man. Invaders at my doorstep. Come get him. That's a lot of guys. That's pretty concerning. This is actually really concerning. Wow. Never mind. 2 damage killer axe. How do I do this? I can't outspeed these guys. Unless I use the Ryoma. Okay, then we're fine. Ryoma sweep. I think, yeah, there's not really much to worry about. Can killer axe this guy. And hope I get a lucky killer axe activation on the pair up attack. Or something. That's a kill. I get crit by lift. Perfect. We just need a dance for Ryoma to kill the Berserker, and then we should be fine. I think Ryoma solos the left side. Yeah, I think so. I mean, not solos. I guess he kind of does, but we don't need him to solo. 0 hit. How? I guess it's because of the forest. Every time I think I should be worried, my reasons are never justified. That's just kind of a little sad, isn't it? Like, I feel like I desire the attention, but it just not given to me. Duelist blow. Oh right, yeah, that's true. Oh, there's armored blow. Is it worth it though? You have so many skills that we can't use the stuff that we want to use. Isn't Rochi in range? Yeah, I need, and also so is Scarlet. This guy's a hand axe, so he actually can't kill us. He does 1 damage to Scarlet and hits Orochi for like 0 damage. And he's got a hand axe, so he's literally no threat. And he's like, I mean, I guess I could grab the Wayne Festo for an emergency heal. Like, it's not like I'm using this for anything else, right? Give me XP. Nice. 3 damage. Pathetic. Let me just attack like this. For XP. Sakura ever gonna get promoted? At level 20. And the thing is, like, what's she gonna do even if she doesn't get promoted? Like, even if she does, like, she doesn't really have that many responsibilities. I mean, I feel like I already have more than enough combat units. I'm also just generally surprised at like how well the generics have been holding up, even though they haven't really leveled very much. But I guess that's just because Birthright enemies are kind of a little weak. So I guess we should clean up these enemies first before we handle everything else. So I think we'll probably start by baiting the mages with Hinoka, I think. So let's put Hinoka here with a general pair up. We rally res, and then we put Sakura here. So now Hinoka has 43 res effectively and 34 defense. Yeah, we can't die no matter what. Ugh. So, I mean, while we're here, I guess. Or 1 damage off of getting a kill with, let's bolt Naginata. Guess we could debuff, that's probably fine. And we can kill with Kaze. Build some supports. Yeah, Tomahawks will be a big concern. But Tomahawks are also simultaneously easier to deal with because they don't have 1 range, so you can fight them without being hit. As opposed to hand axes where you cannot avoid the damage no matter what. Oh, that's just a free kill. I don't die to this. Nice. 5,000 gold. Alright, we have a shield gauge. We can just keep going. Perfect. All I just know is that your name is critical. That's very appropriate for this run. This map is still free. I feel like this entire section of maps is pretty free. But that's also that's just Birthright. That is what Birthright's like. We're almost at the next level, so are we past the point where Kaze dies in the cutscene unexpectedly? Yeah, regrettably. I know it's sad, but you can't have everything. Alright, let's open the last mystery box. Enemies. I think let's open it with like one of the generals instead of like a weaker unit. So let's open it with one of the generals so we can move the weaker units out of the way if need be. I feel like it's, or we can just use a Roshi again. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. I think we have more than enough power to kill these guys. So, Roma takes care of the Berserker. And ideally we move far in so we can try to kill the Sorcerer too. That was the cute one. The cute villager lady. Well, I mean, it's a shame, but all resistance must be quelled. I think a pair up with the Groma does a kill here. There we go, perfect. Lightning. So I think Corrin gets a kill by hitting this guy. I don't die. I go down to 1 HP, but it's fine. Birthright, but real crits every combat. Oh, so you mean Birthright, huh? Guaranteed kill. It's a shame you can't support generics. I guess. But honestly, you're not really missing much. All right, and then we pair with actually Honoku can just deal with this guy, and then we can feed the kill to Kaze so he can level up and promote maybe. He should have like enough accuracy to just one-shot this guy. There we go, perfect. And then we can feed Kazi the boss kill so we can promote him into Master Ninja. Perfect. Let's do a pair up. Actually, let's heal Corrin a bit to get those support points. I've been lagging behind on that. Let's kill my dead and Birthright. I feel like he's gotta be, right? I mean, it's not mentioned, but like, I guess they like to leave things vague, and mysterious, you know. So Silver Dagger, I think we can just like hit her with the general, and she can't do anything about it, right? I think Thor says he is. Who knows? So if I equip the guard Naginata, yeah, she just can't hit me. I mean, I can't hit her either, but that's I'll get lucky eventually. She's dodge tanking me. Yeah, I'm trying to feed the kill to Kaze, so that way I can get the level. I don't actually need to. Oh fuck. Oh well, that happened. Guess I'm not getting what I wanted.
No.
I know, but I am so...
No.
Don't be upset.
What?
Oh,
No. I'm sorry.
No.
oh!
I won't allow it.
It's
Why?
I love you.
Why?
Oh!
This is so dumb.
That's
I know it's intends to be an emotional moment, but man, how'd she even do that? It's magic. I ain't gotta explain shit. She should have had a pyro with an air blast. Oh, we got S support with Kaze. Let's get it. Not reading this though. So Sakura Kaze, Sakura Ryoma. I don't think to do the end of Gen 1 and FE4 remaster, but with like a big cutscene. big animated CG cutscene. We'll probably get to see Arden get hit by a meteor, probably, as comic relief.
Well,
Maybe we'll hear a Wilhelm scream or two. Are you fucking kidding me? Game crashed. That's a reset. Alright. Guess I had to do all this clicking again. Getting max spawn do anything? I can use like an item. Like a cosmetic item, not one that matters. Constantly causes another reset. Keeps happening. It keeps happening. Alright. Let's feed Lilith for more stuff. Guess let's just not use the house. The tree house. Tree house does it again. Is there anything the localizers will do? Oh man. So I think what I could do is I could inheritor shop, accessory shop. We can't even get the chef's hat even if we wanted though, so we could save money for like. Are there any bonus characters you get from building things? Like you don't get Flora obviously, but I guess that doesn't matter. Let's upgrade the lottery shop for a chance at an item. Izana and Yukimura.
Take your time.
Yukimura could be good, I guess.
Farewell.
How to get Yukimura? Chapter 23, Automaton level 3. And he has apothecary skills. Paraspacious. 5 hit to all allies. Oh, he has like when you bring him, he just gives you accuracy for everyone. That's his personal. So that could be useful. He's also a mechanist, and mechanists are just naturally good because they can be more characters, right?
oh,
23 is pretty late. You might as well just beat the game at that point. Walking Authority Star, yeah, basically. But I'll have more than enough Dragon Ring points by then, so. Kingdom of Nor, Wards of the Forlorn. I think we're probably gonna skip this chapter. I think this is the chapter where I started drinking last time.
don't be fooled.
Oh, it'll be fine. Understood. We can do this I'm here to help.
Yeah. Me and Flora, we used to go here. We used to sit by the campfire, cook s'mores, light effigies on fire. A lot of fire-based activities. Flora always liked fire. I don't know. Felicia had picnics in the poison swamp. Yeah, this is just Blighttown, isn't it?
What?
No.
What?
Imagine living in Nor and like
Let's go.
you just exist in like Sen's fortress. Asmongold ass country.
It can't be.
It's like Resident Evil 7.
No.
Pathetic. Contemptible fool.
Among Us. Faces are kind of fat for being the undead. I feel like Faceless being like the enemy, like main monster enemy type is just kind of boring.
There is only one punishment. The sentence is death.
Leo!
I'll do what no one else can. Shut up!
My feet, they're stuck.
Takumi!
Unbelievable.
Huh?
I will erase.
Listen,
Such a nuisance.
Oh, there's that inferiority complex. Let's go.
Traitor.
So here, we can just like beat this in one turn, right? Horse spirit. Creates martial hurts non-Norians. Interesting. Wait. Oh, I just realized. If we use generics, those count as Norians, right? If we use Hubert as a Norian, technically. Yeah, let's go. Generics. Generic power. Got the horse spirit? Silver Yumi. And we could cheese it, or we could just like play it normally. Yeah, I think just for the sake of like having more stuff to talk about, let's just play it normally. Holy fuck, that's a lot of enemies. Holy fuck, they're so weak. I mean, we could use the XP. Actually, wait, I just realized something. I don't have the all the master seals I need. No, I have one. Never mind. These guys are so weak. Holy shit. Wait. Why is... Oh, this guy is Swordbreaker, huh? And this has, they just have random skills too, huh? Why should I even bring Orochi? Scarlet is from Nor? Oh, huh, yeah. I could actually just make a wall of characters that have more than 22 defense, and they literally cannot hurt me, right? Oh, I forgot to give weapons to Liam. Right, they just can't hurt me if I make a wall of characters that have more than 22 defense, because they only have 22 attack. I could just make it like a big wall of units. And Jacob is Norian, right? So he should be fine too. Like, they can't hurt me. They literally just can't do anything to me. You don't remember Leo activating that vein ever? That's because you probably beat the map in one turn, so there's no reason to need it. I guess I could pump the Korin support here. Does Korin counts as from Nora, I guess, right? I don't actually know how this works. Didn't skip it. I mean, it's just the map game's easy anyway. These guys do like 2 damage. Like they have like 20 attack. They can't hurt half my units. What does Zura count? I don't actually know what units count as Nora and Hoshido. Like the edge cases, right? I guess the cutscene before shows Cora being unaffected. Yeah, I remember seeing that text. So I was assuming that's the case, but who knows what it means. I think it's the same classifications as the ones you get from meals, right? I think just for like just making like a giant wall of the 20 defense units. No fuck. Oh fuck. Wait, what? Oh, I took away the guard Naginata. Fuck. Oops. Okay, that didn't quite work. I'm not sure if it's like Hoshiden classes. It's definitely not Norn class. It's not the class set. It's the unit type. It might be the same ones for like food preference, right? Like Norian units before Norian foods, for instance. I don't know. Let me look at this map. So it's you fight 84 of these guys, okay. The reinforcements are they're just like a million reinforcements, huh? Alright. Let's reset. I don't think it's class set wise. It's just it's based entirely off probably of the like location basis, but it's a bit weird for units that are technically both Norian and Hoshiden. Kind of like Korin, you know what I mean?
Nice, good.
Wait, how the fuck? Why do I have 47k gold suddenly?
Nice.
Oh, the last map. Right. How? They give you this much gold in Birthright? That's crazy. That's actually crazy how much gold they're just like giving you for like free. I think you can just splurge on sun festivals too. Heck, they give you a hexing rod? Interesting. It's probably worthless though. But can you just hexing rod Garrett and then one shot him? That's so funny. I'm getting that shit.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, I don't think any enemies immune to status stabs. So yeah, let's try to get Garrett with the hexing rod. That sounds really funny. Are there any other promos you want to get done? I guess there's Sakura promo. Any reclasses? Actually, let's reorganize Jacob's skills. He's got too many skills. Let's get rid of. Homebreaker doesn't have because he doesn't need it. Alright, the Mio. Let's give Liam some weapons back. Alright.
Is there a plan?
The thing about rescue is like I feel like it's too cheap. It's too easy to use. And I guess I'm in Conquest you just save it for the final map, but here you don't really need it for anything, I guess. So technically you could just use it for anything, but it just feels too valuable to use simultaneously. Let's bench Orochi. I guess we probably should just bring Takumi, right? Because we can use him again. And he's a really strong combat unit. So we should promote him. Let's get another Master Seal from the shop.
Please, farewell. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I just forgot that Takumi existed for a moment. You have to have 2 rescue stats? Fuck it, I'm just gonna buy some. Just in case. Just to save time in case we're at the end of the map and I'm accidentally messed up. I think we can just use them more liberally here. Rescue and Sounds gets some solid XP. Like, even if you get like 50 out of it, that's like 5 uses of a Sun Festo, which is like what, 300 gold versus like 3,000. So it definitely is a waste.
I'll do what.
I'm probably wrong with the number on the exact numbers, but it doesn't really matter. So I think what I can do is I can just like make it like a wall, a solid wall. Like I can just like put them like this, and then we literally can't lose, right? So I think if I just put corn here, they can't hurt anyone. Like all of them only have 22 attack. It's like I guess one of them is counter, but that won't kill him. I can watch out for that later. Like if I just wait turn like this, they literally can't hurt anyone I have. This is the famed Great Wall of Hoshido. Incoming strength plus 2 faceless. Oh no. Me when I get crit for 6 damage. In theory, I should probably have Corrin face most of the attacks to try to bump up the Sakura support. But what's the point? Whew. I could use a more relaxing map. I want to see if I can just like sit here and just beat the map by ending turn only. I don't think Leo and the rest of the guys move in, so we should just be safe. Damn. Yeah, if I skip, then I don't have the footage for the video, and that's something a problem I run into a lot, where I want to show something, but I fast forward through it, so it looks really kind of bad when I put it in the video as footage. Move at the end. Fine, I'll just wait turn until I kill all 80 faceless, and then we can fight Leo. Are we playing Fire Emblem Heroes? I mean, I don't think we are. I think we're just enjoying. Alright, I guess I should take this opportunity to train my other characters like Kaze. I just realized I can't even train Sakura on this map because no one's taking any damage. A lot of reinforcements. I mean, it's free XP. Are we playing Path of Radiance? Oh, Leo does move around after the Dragon Veins. Oh, he creates the marsh only on those tiles, which hurts Norian units apparently. Like 10 damage turn or something. Doesn't seem very important, honestly. I don't know. I've never seen this map go on for more than 1 turn. Because I've only played it once before, and it was when I 1-turned Leo, like everyone else. I guess I should probably train Scarlet, and Scarlet gets some XP, so I could probably move her out a bit farther forward. And once we get rally defense, then we can really kind of start popping off and not taking any damage. Damn. Great night, Scarlet. I feel like that doesn't sound very worth it. But how should I know? How does Kasi only have 26 HP still? I guess 27 now. I guess he is just a very squishy guy. I think... Do you go Mechanist? I guess Shuriken Fair would be nice, but Replicate... Okay. I don't really feel like it makes a difference here. I mean, more damage and more defense means less dying. But maybe we just tech into more res so we can deal with mages better. Yeah, I guess we already have enough physical tanks. We can always reclass the Mechanist later. Replicate isn't that big of a deal. Yeah, especially... This is not the kind of run where it really makes a difference. It was pretty important, definitely, in the Zero Strength run. But here we have more than enough combat capability to not really need it, I think. I guess the other thing is that level 15 skills, unless they're on Jacob or Felicia, they don't really turn on until like chapter 23 or 24. Which is basically at the end of the game, right? The only way to actually make those skills super relevant is to use Felicia or Jacob for them. Otherwise, you're just so heavily thresholded by the soft XP cap. You can't do anything with it. So, like, what's the point? Because you just can't get the levels you need to actually activate the skill. This is more relaxing than Zero Strength. At least the past few, like 5 chapters have been, for sure. Before that, things were actually honestly kind of hectic. Oh shit! I got crit for 1 damage. Was that a Strength +2 guy? Holy crap! Yeah, so we're just farming. I guess this is one way to build a weapon rank, I guess. So I guess that's nice. But oh, that only matters for like some characters. Like I guess I can build up Scarlet's axe rank, which is nice. Who else? I guess I can also build up Jacob's lance rank too. Conquest Facer is definitely scarier than Birthright. Yeah, these guys have 22 attack. Like this isn't the only map where you fight like 70 million faceless. First time stream watcher, member of the Cypher Core community. Thank you for the random Cypher jump scares in Radiant Dawn. Yeah, I played some decent amount of Fire Emblem Cypher with some friends. It was nice, but like it just couldn't really get into it long term. I was thinking of trying to make Fire Emblem Cypher content, but at some point, but I don't know. There's trade-offs for most of the ways to portray it, right? Tabletop Simulator is pretty unwieldy and not automated, and no offense, but like Lackey's CCG is I think it looks too bad for me to like want to use it as like the main graphics for a video. I think Lackey is like what most people use to actually play, so like it's a little incompatible with like my preference. I don't know, just like it's also just that I feel like I probably don't have the audience to sell it well. You know what I mean? As much as I would like to do something, sometimes it's not a matter of like if I would like to do it. It's a matter of if I can do it. And I don't really feel like I have the most like an audience where I can like sell things to people. Or I'm just like I'm not really as capable of doing that as some others. I just do the thing that people I just do stuff like this. And that's what people are here for. I don't know. The one automated saying we had to go and got DMCA'd. Was that like the one that was like I think there was like an app for it, right? But that was like I think I saw some postings of it on Serenus Forest and it was like 8 years old. But we'll see. I don't know. It's also just that I don't have all the time in the world, and I can't really. I feel like I can't justify risky projects all that often. I think Leo probably activates the next Dragon Vein soon, or he just waits until. Okay, so I think you can probably promote Kumi now. Nice. Of course, we go sniper. It's kind of when a card game has no support for accessible play. DMCA's the project that can change that. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on there. But I can imagine that like intelligences wouldn't be happy with people using their copyrighted art. I guess. I mean, I get it, but like, I don't know. Doing one stream where people play Cypher is not a big risk. It's not a matter of risk. It's also just like opportunity cost, right? I can spend all my time like it's not a risk to do it. I'm not gonna lose viewers, but it's a lot of work to like get something new set up. And sometimes I just can't be asked to do it, right? This is so many faceless. Actually, it's just 80 faceless, huh? No one. Yeah, I guess this is why everyone skips it. The map, that is. I guess also it doesn't help that like after a certain point, you're so heavily like XP thresholded anyway that you can't really get. I guess it's a way to play catch up, but you can't really actually grind units on this map either. I think we're at the point where we probably just start skipping and start spamming end turn. Right? I don't really feel like there's any other. Yeah, let's just spam end turn. I guess we can. This is like free weapon rank, I guess, so that's nice. But at the same time, enough is enough. Oh hey, Leo level up. More defense. Wake me up once Leo starts moving. That's so many faceless. Holy shit. That's insane. That's so crazy. It's even funner that it's just like you just can't do anything to me. I do here? I guess we can just end turn again. Oh shit. Leo moved in and he didn't do anything. He attacked, but like I didn't even register his existence. He just missed? No, he just didn't attack. He would have killed me if he had actually hit me. Was Liam dead? Oh, he did. He killed one of my guys. Oh fuck. Oh man. He just killed one of my generics. He didn't play the death noise. Fuck it. We don't need Liam. He was just a wyvern anyway. I'm not resetting for this. Yeah, there's no sad music for generic deaths because the Fire Emblem Fates devs are biased, I guess. They don't respect generic lives. They're not even human. I think this is just a free kill, huh? Out of darkness, I spring to action. Fear me, I am Odin Dark. Okay. Sure thing. I mean, there's Niles, who was a thief. Yeah, how can it be a character if they're not even bad at cooking? Oh fuck. Leo pair up. Jump scare. Is gonna tell Lisa that her son died in alternate dimension? No, because Lisa's dead in Odin's timeline, right? So it'd be like more like telling her that her alternate dimension son got killed in an alternate timeline, which is different. I think. Is it? I don't know. So you made it all the way here?
Leo.
It's more like it waited for him, you know. So get the free damage there. And we can just kill him, right? He doesn't do any damage to Hinoka at all. So we lost a wyvern, but it doesn't really matter. He was falling off anyway. We got all the stuff too. Very good.
Listen.
You don't think they died? Yeah, I think the retainers generally don't die in Birthright. Especially the ones associated with the characters that live.
Leo.
There's mostly just like a sideline anyway. They don't have screen time anyway.
No. I am so.
What are you waiting for? What?
What? Listen. I believe in you. Leo. Right.
Imagine like the dialogue only being the actual voice lines, and that's like the cutscene. How insane would that sound?
No.
Listen.
What?
Trust my
Trust me. What? My apologies. That's like the entire conversation.
Excuse me.
Well, huh?
Excuse me. Well.
I see.
Leo. Understood.
Just like pretend you're not seeing the text. Imagine the entire conversation is just the actual spoken lines. It's insane.
It can't. Understood. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm. Huh? Thank you. Huh?
Yes.
A warp book. Imagine like you just use the warp book and you get teleported into a volcano.
Yes.
And Leo's like, ha ha ha, got him. Alright. Purification rod. What's that? That's just like a bad heal staff, right? 30 HP. Yo, that's a free use of a recover staff. That's pretty nice. That is a recover staff. Hot damn. There's a 1-use heal. Yeah, but that's a pretty big 1-use heal for free. Lottery shop?
Oh, thank you.
The brass Yumi, not bad.
Feel free.
Pro Sakura level 18. Nah, level 20 or bust. What's she gonna do anyway? It's not like she actually needs to do anything in the next map. It's like the next map's like the Rainbow Sage map, right? Which has like all the weird units that you can't capture. Like illusions. Do I have any invite allies? Okay, let's get Sakura support. Game crashed. Are you kidding me? I gotta do all this shit again. No, I think I saved. No, I didn't save. Well, I think I did say. All right. I saved after I got the item, so we shouldn't. We're not that bad. It's not that bad. So
Well,
let's invite ally Sakura. If we spam start, I think we can skip, and hopefully not get the crash. There you go. As well, he's doing pretty good. Nice. We got Sakura A support. Perfect. Now we can reclass Cord into we can reclass Cord to get Miracle, I think. Once we get Miracle, we can pass it down to Midori. Then I think we're set. I think let's get a friendship seal first. We should be able to just do it in the next map. We can just buy a bunch of staves to heal. Might as well stay for renewal. Renewal's level 5, right? After, I think we just reclass to hero, I think. I don't think the Hoshido's, like, Hoshida Noble isn't, like, very useful, right? You get, what, like, Hoshido Unity? Hoshida Unity and, at level 15? And what else is it? Dragon Ward? If triggered, any ally adjacent user takes half damage from an enemy attack. That's actually not that bad in this run, I think. I think Hoshida Unity is actually not that bad, because that helps us avoid being killed, like, randomly. But it's still not very good either.
Please.
I guess it's better than nothing. But I think let's get Miracle first. Got a lot of classes now. So if we go on Miyoji, does it really make a difference? I think we're just gonna heal to get our stats anyway. I think we're minus magic too, so let's just go Priestess. Is it you mean that the Hoshi Yuni is level 5? No, Hoshi Yuni is level 15. The level 5 skill for Hoshido is Hoshidan Ward, I think. Dragon Ward, which is bad. Let's get those Boon Festals.
Thank you for coming.
Let's buy that last heart seal just to reclass back into. I think maybe we actually wait. Since we have Korn married Kaze, we could go into Ninja. We could just go into Master Ninja after this. We can just go Master Ninja and like the basic bitch class. But I think going to hero is probably better. Dragon War I really don't see as being that useful.
Now.
I want to like just have like I think it's better to get Axe
Is there
Breaker.
a plan?
And Soul is probably useless, but the more important thing is I think is Axe Breaker. But it's gonna be a while. All right. Kaze has to eventually get Soul from Midori. In theory, I guess. I really don't see Soul as being that useful though, even from Midori. But all right. So these are illusions, so we can't capture them, right? And these are all the really fucked up units with like max res and like 0 defense. Man, this map is deranged. These guys are deranged. Guess we should bring some magic users, just in case, I guess. All right. Like generals with 0 defense. That's wacky as hell. Train Rinka? I could train Rinka here, possibly. But the problem is just that she still has no weapon ranks. So she can't do anything. It doesn't matter if I train her. Arm scroll? Yeah, but like that's a waste of my time and yours. But mostly mine. Where's my hammer? Okay, just go one shot with Roma's club because these guys have 0 defense. Let's just dance for Hinoka and have her deal damage that way.
Oh.
In this chapter of Birthright Lunatic, enemies had 0 defense. Mind boom. Classic. So let me go turn on the fan. It's getting quite hot here. It's like 85 today in LA. It's just hard to be active. So all these guys have like 0 defense, right? Vine boom. Wait. In chapter 17 and chapter 18 of Birthright with enemies against enemies with 0 crit, 100 crit, we fight illusions who have 0 defense. On the left and on the right, the illusions have 0 res. Something like that, right? It's kind of hard to time. This guy's max strength for and 15 HP, right? These are all like the really fucked up units, right? 40 strength, 0, 15 HP. Crazy. It's just really dumb. I should have gone like. All right. So I think what I would do is I'll just it's gonna be hard. I guess I'll train Corrin against the boss. I guess all the other enemies I should just like. Actually, fuck it. Let's just have Ryoma kill everyone. I don't really want to deal with this shit. All these creative enemies. Let's just have Ryoma fight all of them, and if he dies, let's find a real strat. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure Ryoma just clears everything on the left side. You don't see the point of the gimmick? I guess it's just the weird enemies that are weird, and it's interesting because it's weird. The idea being that like you kind of get jump scared for not checking enemy stats. I guess that only happens if you're not checking enemy stats, which is, I guess, valid in Birthright. Oh, these, like, yeah, for instance, like, these guys don't even have bows. They just have staves. Like, it's just meant to, like, scare you into thinking things that don't make sense, I guess. That's basically it. This is just, like, jump scare the map. But, like, not even jump scares. It's just, like, haha, like, pranked, bro. Yeah, adventurers, like, normally adventurers will have weapons, but haha, as you can see, they don't here. And that's funny. Yeah, please clap. I'm pretty sure Ryoma actually can't clear the other side, which is all magic, like all enemies with 30 defense. So I guess we actually need to figure out a way to do that. Wait, that guy didn't crit? Oh, I think that guy had a Kadachi. No, Flame Shuriken, that can't crit. So, like, if we send in Hinoka, I think she can clear the entire left side, right side. As long... Actually, she can't against these guys, but... Alright, who needs XP? I guess there's Corrin. I could grab, like, a Brass Yumi and have her, do chip damage against those guys over there. Maybe. I can get some I can get Miracle by chip damaging these guys as they heal each other repeatedly. Gold Nagana solves. They're archers. So it might be a little precarious in some cases. They don't even use their staves? They just don't do anything. Interesting. They just sit there and wait for you to kill them? Okay. I think we just like reclass out of Priestess so we don't have to deal with this seal bullshit. I don't think renewal is worth sticking around for, but I guess we might as well. Like, renewal just doesn't... The issue with renewal here is that it just doesn't do anything. I guess it kind of saves you in action if you're using miracle spam, I guess. Actually, 30% miracle activation is pretty good now that I think about it. And when you stack that with like Midori's stuff, that's like, and Kaze backpack, that's like 60, 70. And when you pair it with a second activation chance, it's like 80. So I think with if I use a Guard Naganado, we're up to 27 defense. So it's actually not easy. I don't know. Oh wait, we can probably just... Nah, these guys are so far apart that I think it's actually pretty easy to just kill these guys, isn't it? Even like without any other challenges, we can just kill them. Yeah, just easy. So we attack and then we dance and we kill the other guy, and then that's it. There's just nothing else for that. There's nothing to it. Naginata, and then we bring in Scarlet to bolt axe the guy, I guess. Perfect. And yeah, that's it. We can get the next guy by hitting with the bolt Naginata. from there, and then we can hit with the So I think what I'll do... How much damage does the guy beneath have? 28. That's actually not that much. So I think I can actually hit this guy with... I think I threw the flame shuriken into the convoy, right? So I can have Kaze grab the flame shuriken and just kill this guy with the magic damage. And then Kaze has enough res to not die to the guy beneath. Is renewal good in this run? I feel like it isn't. Just because, like, I feel like the big issue when damage is in play is that you just die in one hit. It's almost never a matter of like, am I gonna get worn down? Like, if you don't die in one hit, then you don't need to worry about it, honestly. Oh, I forgot to get the chests. I guess. I guess I'm not forgetting because I'm thinking about it right now. The merchant NPC be so fine. What the hell are you talking about? All right. Kill this guy. I don't think they can... Yeah, it's not really lethal if one guy hits me. And I think, yeah, we can enemy phase the other guy with shield gauge. Perfect. And then we can kill the guys up here. Yeah, there's just no risk. Easy. Got the silver katana, which is useless. Oh, fuck. What? Wait. Ah, the weapon triangle. Okay. Okay. I guess being so casual there eventually did not pay off.
Well,
All right. Should be. I think the same strat. Just there's not really a strat here. You just do things. But I think I could also I can trend Corrin immediately, and then just reclass immediately. I feel like there's no sense in trying to do anything fancy. And we get the level, and then we just leave the class immediately.
I'm here to...
Yeah, this shit just happens too often to me that I just don't mind anymore. It also doesn't help that like I'm kind of like autopilot at the moment because the game doesn't feel that challenging enough for me to really engage or even try to check stats. All right. Yeah, so I think renewal isn't very useful. Same reason why soul probably isn't very useful. And like the whole class line like I selected for this miracle build is probably useless. But at the same time, miracle is also probably not very useful either. So there's that too, right? Because I feel like my actual tanky units, they're not ever at actual risk of dying. Because they take 0 damage. Alright. So I think what I would do is I just have Ryoma and Rinka pair up. Rinka goes up and kills the entire place. Is Mercenary Hero even all that good? I think Axebreaker could be valuable. But at the same time, we do have Ryoma, so I'm not really sure how needed how much I would need it. Wow, that's a lot of dodge. Wow. These guys just have like 0 luck. No, they're just bad. Enjoy auto levels Lances. Oh, I forgot to use the chest there. All right, let's just clean things up here. So we've activated Vantage, I think, so we should be completely fine now. No, actually, we actually just barely did not activate Vantage. So we're actually in like the worst HP position possible, which is like probably gonna get 1 shot, but also don't have Vantage active. So let's go heal that off. Let's just use Corn for this. No, actually, wait, we could use Sakura. She's pretty close to leveling, so we might as well. Alright. So I think, I mean, we did like 3 or 4 chapters today. That's pretty good. Is this the boat guy chapter? What do you mean boat guy chapter? The boot guy chapter. Oh. This is the one in Rev where you get him, but not the one where you get him in this route. Regrettably, I guess. Yeah, this is like the map where you get Shura at like level like 10 promoted in like chapter 9 of Rev. I'm exaggerating, but it's like very early on in Rev where you just get like a end game unit for no reason, while you simultaneously get like a level 7 Nyx or something. Doesn't make any sense, but I guess that's what people find memorable about it. Level 9. Yeah, it's just weird for no reason. I guess the reason is to be weird. But I think they actually just took like the Birthright units and ported them in without thinking too hard. Yeah, Shura and Birthright comes a lot later, and this map is a little scary, I think, for this route. Because I feel like it's kind of concerning, but all right, let's heart seal and go into maybe go into hero. You already got the miracle skill. No need to stick around. I think for Midori, I think what we do is we just wait until do her paralog, so we don't have to like. Actually, do we even need these items? Chest key, silver katana. I guess the silver weapons are nice to sell. So yeah, let's do the same thing we did before. We should probably buy 11 sword too at some point while we're here. So I guess what I'll do is let's bring Sakura over. Can't get 11 this route? Oh, that's a shame. I see. Like, there's no 11 sword at all? I guess that makes sense. You can't get a Bull Naginata in the other routes either. Need to turn off auto cursor. There's no 11 in the My Castle bonus awards. I think no. There is like a variant called Leo's Ice Blade, I believe. That's the conquest only. And that's like for a one range option. So it also comes pretty late too. So you don't really get it very often most of the time. I think I got it in my 0 strength run. It was like slightly stronger than 11 sword, but it was not very useful, frankly. You can probably get visit battle bonuses. You can probably get it there, but I feel like if you use that, then you're opening a can of worms of like, yeah, I just suddenly have every single weapon available to me for free, and that's like, that's a bit much, isn't it? All right, let's bring Kaze over to do some anti-magic stuff. I should go and give him the Flame Shuriken too. It debuffs you for using it. Actually, it wasn't that bad in the 0 strength run because the debuffs weren't as impactful on a unit that was already going to get debuffed to hell. Especially if they didn't actually have plus magic buffs, right? I think if you have a Leo's Ice Blade plus just Sword Fair and Life and Death, the damage ends up being kind of respectable, surprisingly, even without any magic. It didn't have strength. It just had the silver effect, which would drop strength by like 2 and skill by 2 every combat, which is still not desirable, but it's not criminally offensive, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like the silver, like they're okay in a pinch, is what I'm trying to say. All right. So, I'm trying to figure out a way to do this. Okay, so I think... Alright, here's the plan. Let's attack with the Bow Naginata. If it works, then we just win. If it doesn't work, I mean, it did work, but we can also move in Kaze, who can't be hit, and we just kill the other guy too. Do I think Kanoko would salve a crit from the bow yet? Nope. She would die instantly. Bow crits are just not survivable for flying units. I don't know how to tell you this. But as it turns out, getting hit for 9 times damage just doesn't really work out for in most cases, even in the best of circumstances. I think we should probably do a Corn Pair up here for the extra damage resistance. In Birthright, they give you a free Silver Katana and free Silver Naginata. Yeah, they do it right here, I think. Silver Club, Silver Katana. You're just getting free stuff all the time. Like, they just gave you like 40,000 gold out of nowhere, too. This is just a game that's very not stingy with its resources. So I think that guy does 9, this guy does 9, so this shouldn't be lethal. I think I just got jump scared by that 36 damage earlier, because this guy does like slightly more damage than these guys. I was expecting them to do the same amount of damage, but the extra 3 damage kind of bumped into lethal range, where previously it wasn't really that bad, I guess. Like I was expecting that guy to do like 9 damage too, which is not lethal, but the extra 3 is 9 extra damage, which in fact was enough to kill me. So if you're wondering why I got last time, that's why I got. I mean, the other reason is obviously that I just like didn't care enough to check stats, but yeah. I have shield gauge now. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we can attack after getting shield gauge. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Easy. Alright, where's my chest key? I think I threw it away into the convoy. So let's open the chest here. See what we get. What's in here? What's in the box? Wayne Festo. Worthless. Alright. Let's go and raid the central room. I guess we're leaving all those guys behind because they're just not going to do anything at the moment. So the Berserker has like 15 HP, so he just dies in one hit to anything. It would have been funny if it was like 15 HP, but like 40 defense. He had like max defense, max res, but he had like 3 HP. And also like every other stat was max, except like he had like 1 HP only. But I feel like the way they do it this time. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really make a difference, I think. I think there's also another guy. Like, I think this Berserker also has like 15 HP, right? Okay. Yeah, so like if you move in close, there's also the jump scare over there. I think that's how they get you. Like you go like, oh, I beat this. They make you hyper focus on this guy, and then you forget that this guy also moves, and then this guy crits you for like 700 damage. I think that's probably their plan, to gotcha you. I mean, if you check the enemy ranges, it's not that hard to deal with, but I think they're banking on you not checking. All right, so I guess let's just do things. Let's just do it. He needs the XP. This Kaze can just kill him. Oh, that's predictable. I should have figured that some bullshit like that would have happened. But it's fine. Nothing bad ever happens. Holy shit, this guy has so much avoid. We should be fine though, I think. I think this guy has like a 100. Yeah. We could dance to get out of the way. And this is a defeat boss map, right? That was a route map. So oh, I had to kill this guy too. Oh, that's a little tricky then. Let's bring in the whole squad for this. So you had to kill like the jump scare berserker too. This will require a bit more of a delicate touch. Yeah, my whole map is about, appearances can be deceiving. Look, I don't know. Every time people try to like tell you the lesson that appearances are deceiving, it's always like an intentional trick, right? The thing is like the whole point of the game is that appearances tell you things. And also, just generally speaking in life, appearances tell the truth more often than not. So like, people make it sound like it's some kind of like grand exception that you should always watch out for, but in most of the cases, all you see is what you get. People might think don't judge a book by its cover, but like at the same time, that's the point of the cover, so you can judge the book. If you can't judge the book by the cover, that's a pretty bad cover. All right. So I think what I do here is we need to figure out. So this guy is really dodgy. I think the trick here is that this guy is really hard to kill in one turn, but this guy is really easy to kill. That is a lot of avoid, though. So I think... Yeah, this is... The actual final room here is actually pretty tricky. Where's my hammer? I could hammer the boss, I think. So... Okay, so here's the plan. We kill the boss with a hammer. Then I try to... I think I can probably try to poison strike this guy. Maybe. Maybe I hammer from the side so I have more room to do something else. Or I could... Yeah, okay, fuck it. Can't be that hard. Hammer on the boss? Warriors, you have done what to make it this far. The challenge is far from over? What are you talking about? We just caved your face in with a hunk of metal there. Alright. I mean, if you say so. We kill this guy. Perfect kill with Ryoma. We do some chip damage by hitting this guy with a silver shuriken and debuffing him. And savage blowing him down to like no HP. I mean poison striking him. Here I think we lunge. Oh, we don't have lunge yet. Oh, we can't lunge this guy because he's got... Okay, so in that case... You know what? Fuck it. Dance for Ryoma. We just dance for Ryoma to do more damage. And then Takumi gets the kill here. No body blocking. I don't think we need to. We can just kill this guy. I think we can actually lunge. We can lunge this guy to get more space to attack if we need to. But lunging is kind of like the issue here. Is just that it doesn't. Yeah, actually, we should lunge this guy. We won't hit him, but we get more space to kill him with. That should be enough. There we go. We got him, and now anyone can kill the guy with like 1,000,000 attack. Yeah, he doesn't have advantage. We're fine. Okay, so yeah, we got it. Nice. It's good to use lunge. It's good to use lunge again.
I'm here to help.
You played this game like 2 weeks ago, but most of Birthright just a disassociative haze. Oh man.
Stay alert.
Understood. All right.
Do you get Fuga in this route, or is that only in Rev? It's only Rev, okay.
It can't be.
Indeed.
Not reading this, though. You get the Noble Yato, the upgrade.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I think we just have this and just +2 speed. Nice. I think we should probably just use some of these these stat boosters. Let's get some speed wings onto Korin. Secret book. Energy drops I think we can save though. Yeah, this Korin is really slow. Faceless time. Oh, another one of those maps. Dear God. What is Zana? Fuga's replacement be any use? Zana's not that useful generally, I think. I don't have much use for him. So, what do we support now? Nothing. This face map is way more tedious. I think you can't really even infinite grind it because the boss accidentally kills himself like 5 turns in. What does Izana do besides have rally magic? He has like a skill that debuffs you, because I think his skill does -2 damage to everyone within 2 range, which includes you. Right?
Don't be.
Oh, this fucking map, man. What's the skill again? HP +5. What's even on this map anyway? Is it worth getting the treasure, or do I just kill the boss? This is for Dragonfall, chapter 20. Okay, next one is this is the infinite reinforcement map. Oh, goody. So there's a seraph robe and there's boots, and there's a spy shuriken. I mean, that's actually, the spy shuriken is pretty good. So I guess we can try forcing our way through. Yeah, I can't beat that hard. Oh, it's one of those maps, huh? What a pain in the ass. So one of those maps. With infinite reinforcements, gotta be careful. I don't really think it's a map full of faceless. They can't do anything to you. You're more at risk of accidentally killing the boss than doing anything like than accidentally dying. They just don't do anything. This fortress seems to be of limited strategic value. Yeah, I think this is probably one of the worst fortresses we've seen. Right? I guess, actually, wait, this is the same map as the other one, right? No, actually, it's different. The structure inside is different. But, like, this formation is, like, familiar, because that's where Haitaka is. Like, there's, like, more... the structure is a little different on this side in the Conquest version. If I remember correctly. Fate does really like giving faces breaker skills. Yeah, I guess it lets them pretend that they're like interesting enemies. I don't know, like the faceless are just like they're just boring enemies on top of kind of being ugly. If they were cool, then I can see why they keep forcing you to fight so many of them. But they're not even that cool. That's the problem. They're like one of the least cool monster enemy types, because it's just like some gotchi ass bodybuilder. It doesn't even make sense in the setting, honestly. Like, why? Is this farming? I don't know. I don't think I'm farming here. I'm just moving forward and killing things. Like, yeah. They just can't hurt you if you... I guess you're not... I feel like maybe you're not intended to have actual generals in this realm, but... They give you Ryoma, so... I don't know. I'm not sure how much... That doesn't really justify anything. You're only here because Awakening's Risen? But the Risen are like actual enemies. They're just palette swaps, though. But they're not like... Do you know what I mean? It's different if it's like a palette swap enemy versus like a generic monster enemy that doesn't have any special features. Like Risen are, I guess Risen are pretty generic. Basically, it's like, what I was saying is like, I really like Sacred Stones monsters because they had variant. There were multiple kinds of monsters, and I'm just every time I see later iterations of monsters, it's just not as good as Sacred Stones. Like every single monster variant that's not in Sacred Stones has just been pretty bad, I feel. Right? Risen are uninspired. They're just normal enemies. Faceless, you only get Faceless and Stoneborn, and they both look the same, right? They're not fundamentally different. Like if they had like, I feel like if they had like 3 to 4 more monster types in Fates, that would be really nice. Granted, like, I think Fates is already a perfectly fine game, but like, if they had just a few more enemy types, that would be cooler. Like, it wouldn't like make a difference in how well how I would perceive the game, for the most part. But that would just be my preference. Like, it doesn't even matter, but like that's. I just kind of wish there were more monsters. Fates is a game for pretty low effort. I disagree, because if you think this is low effort, what's your opinion? What's your definition of high effort? Right? I feel like of every single Fire Emblem game, Fates has the most effort put into it. Just from the sheer amount of like stuff. I guess sure, some map design is uninspired. I guess Birthright, it's kind of lazy map design wise, but I feel like compared to every other game, it's quite a step up. You think the monster refining Conquest? Yeah, I guess. I just wish there were more than just like Faceless and Stoneborn. And I wish like they had like a more like a bit more like varied look. That's not to say that it's bad. I think it's just like it could have been better. You don't think there's that many Faceless chapters? I think the other issue is just that it's never fun to fight 80 of one type of enemy, no matter what. And it's not only is it not very fun, it's also not very challenging. Like one of the big reasons why Conquest is kind of hard is that there is like a huge amount of enemy variety, especially in damage types. That's one of the big reasons why Conquest ends up being quite hard, is that like you have hard hitting mages and hard hitting physical enemies. So you really can't like rest on your laurels. Like if there are not that many units that can like mega tank every threat, right? And the ones that do, it takes like a lot of effort to get them set up. Like it's not that like being invincible is bad. It's good. It's fun. It's a good end goal to aspire to. But the issue then just comes when it's so easy to do that there's no reason to do anything else. Right? Like, there are some like ways you can get invincible in Conquest, but like I think like getting Ophelia stacked with like Vantage in every single damage skill is an option. But the amount of effort that takes is truly tremendous, and you don't want to do that every time you play, so you don't get that every time you play. Yeah, so I think we just get the treasure and then split. The past 5 chapters have just been like mega snooze fest, because the enemy, you just scale harder than the enemies, like too easily, right? It's kind of funny how quick, I guess it's not quickly, but I guess just this section of the game It doesn't even matter if you get crit. That's a little funny. But I guess also not entirely unexpected. So I think I block here and I block here. That way I can safely move in, I guess. I mean, like, I don't know, it didn't have to be like this. That's a guy with pass? Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I didn't think that those guys existed. I didn't realize that there were bases with pass. They have the pass. Oh shit. I guess we move in like this to try to block. And then we block here with Hinoka. Yeah, we can block the pass unit by blocking all of the available tiles, so they can't pass through anything. Seraph Robe, I guess that's nice. We can get that. Nice. What a nothing map. I think the other thing to think about is just that the variance in level of Fire Emblem player investment in the game varies a lot. Because I would call it skill. That's the thing. Fire Emblem isn't really much of a skill game as much as it is much like an effort and knowledge game. And if, do you know what I mean? It's not like I guess you can kind of conflate the two. But I feel like it's more accurate to portray it as like, do you care enough as opposed to are you skilled enough? Like have you researched the map enough? Have you played this map before? Have you learned things, right? So I guess it's... And Birthright seems to be a game that you can kind of just do without learning anything. I guess in a way you can kind of conflate that as being easy and being low skill, I guess. And that is a valid interpretation, I think. But it's also just that, like, a lot of people who play Fire Emblem don't do it to be challenged by the gameplay. And that's perfectly fine. But, like, it also is a little disappointing. Because, I mean, come on, like, this is a joke of a map. Most RPGs are. That is true, yeah. Seraph Robe gone? Oh, did the guy escape? Another pass guy? Holy shit. They can't escape through the back, right? There's no, like... Doesn't make any sense. Oh, the guy just left? He escapes? How the fuck do you escape here? There's no... That doesn't make... What? This is a sealed area. That's so stupid. He squeezed through the rocks? How the fuck do you squeeze through the rocks? That guy is like 700 pounds. And he's like wider than you are tall. I'm rewinding. He just left. He just fucking left? That's stupid. He just fucking skedaddled through the rocks there. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't feel like there's any indication that something like that could happen. But I guess life isn't fair. Like a Terminator. Another pass guy? I guess this one just generates pass guys. Let's just kill the pass guy. So we don't get jump scared and killed. I want to see how much XP the purification rod gives. Here comes one with the swamp again. Get out of my swamp. Yeah, these guys have like big like Shrek vibes, don't they? I guess it's because they're green and like green and big. It's a lot of reinforcements. All right, let's wrap things up. We already got all the treasure, right? Then there's no sense of sticking around. Let's just kill the boss and leave. They still give you master seals all the way up until this chapter. That's crazy. I think the problem is that the boss has like every single breaker skill, so hitting him is gonna be a challenge. I guess you could hit him with like a dragon stone because there's no breaker skill against dragon stones. You can get away with not promoting your army. I feel like you probably can't get away with that just because... I don't know. I feel like that's probably a bit... That's probably a bit too much, you know? I'm not sure if you can get away with that, but you can definitely get away with a lot. Alright. Just do your thing, Ryoma. There's a no promote conquest run. Yeah, I mean it's probably viable. It's possible, right? But like, are you allowed to use pre-promotes? Right? I don't know. It's probably possible. You can stack a lot of stats. You can beat the game with 0 strength. So like if you're trading like some speed for like 20 strength, I can see it being possible. Because you don't really get that many skills though, so that there's a big difference there too. A lot of guys. How much does the purification rod give XP wise? I think most like the free stats just don't give anything XP wise. Oh no, it's like okay, it's like 20 XP. Not very much. This could be a problem. Let's lunge this guy to get more attacks in. Orochi. Okay, so this guy doesn't have Shuriken Breaker. He doesn't have enough slots for all of them. Nice. There we go. It would have been funny if he had like a unique skill called like Omni Breaker or something, which just has like minus 50, plus 50, minus 50 against everything. Okay. She sings the music, and now we can now leave the Vor Castle. That is what that was, right? It was like the castle had like stomach acid, right?
No need to worry.
All right. I think that's probably enough for today. We did like 5 easy chapters. I guess next time we can start with one of the hard ones, possibly. It seems like I think that the Camilla map might actually be really hard because we need to fly through Stoneborn. And Stoneborn probably can just kill us. Yeah.
Well,
Not looking forward to it. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next week with more Fire Emblem Fates. Birthright with 100 crit. For now, that's probably about it. I'm tapped out. It's too hot today for me to continue. Temperature wise, it's like 86 right now. It's getting really stuffy in here. Yeah. Yeah. Have a good day, everyone.